Alright, so recently I saw a post on the World of Warcraft forums. It's probably a little bit older post, but basically this person or individual said that they didn't see any point in leveling up through all of the content because you're going to miss out on all of the vanilla content that was removed. And when they said the vanilla content that was removed, what they were referring to were essentially all of the class quests. So paladins had a mount quest, warlocks had a mount quest, the shamans had their totem quests, and a lot of the other classes had different quests. So I decided to make a new character on a new server. And I actually picked the server that's recommended for new players. So this would be if you were a new player jumping into the game, chances are you're going to use the server that's recommended to you, unless you have friends that are playing, and then of course you're going to jump on their server. So we're going to go on the new player server, and I opted to roll a horde character because all my years of playing I have primarily played Alliance. The few horde characters I have played, I have either boosted them, or I have done the leveling through the dungeon finder. So basically you get to level 14 or 15 where you can run rage fire chasms, and then all you do is you tank or heal and you just run dungeons to max level. So that's how I've leveled all of them before. So this time we're gonna go in as we're a new player. I'm not gonna use any of my heirlooms or any of my account bound items. So the only thing that I'm really gonna have over a new player would be my 12 years of experience with the game. I am going to run some add-ons. This is the list. The big one's going to run Auctionator for my auctions. Then we have Click for healing, and of course Grid. And we're running custom nameplates, and I'm using Light Bags or Light Bag for my inventory add-on. We have Omen for threat management in groups, Postal for mail, Quartz for my cast bars, Recount for a damage meter, and then we're going to use Scrap for the automation of selling gray items at vendors and repairing my armor. We're going to use Tip Tack for our tooltips, so some custom tooltips, X Loot for a loot frame, and Z Pearl for our unit frames. Gives us a little bit more information than what's available on the base unit frames, as well as giving us a 3D portrait. And I do have DBM installed as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get jumped in. Now I have already logged in on this character and got my add-ons set up, so I don't have to take any time setting up my add-ons. I'm immediately going to start out with this first quest, and he's just needing me to go speak with Cormac.
Be safe.
Run right over here.
Strength and honor.
And he wants me to go kill 6 boars.
Dabu.
Go ahead and add 2 extra action bars. This little emblem over here is telling me where to go. And I chose to go with a shaman because they have the ability to heal. So once I start running dungeons, if I want to heal instead of DPS, I can. These 6 boars real quick. We'll go turn this in and grab the grab my next quest. Like I said, I do have full heirlooms, but I am not going to use them, so I do get that more of a new player experience.
Loktar.
He wants me to slay 7 North Watch Scouts. And then there's a quest right here behind me.
Loktar.
He is needing 6 cactus apples. Yeah, I will still be streaming this character's journey from time to time. I'll try to stream the majority of the journey. It will take probably a little while. It shouldn't take too long. They have sped up leveling quite a bit in the game over what it used to be. It used to take an extremely long amount of time. I'll pick the absolute worst side to go to for those cactus apples. Let's see if I can run across here and pick up a couple more. And by no means am I an efficient quester. There are a lot more efficient ways to do quests. There's 5 and there's 6 up there ahead of me.
Sug.
Now he wants me to obtain 8 Scorpion Worker tails.
What do you need?
Gain 2 stamina for 15 minutes
Go
from eating that apple.
victory. McGraw.
And he needs me to wake up 4 lazy
For the
peons.
Horde.
So I'm actually going to sit down and eat this real quick to go ahead and get that buff, even though it's a pointless buff right now. To go ahead and turn on auto route. Of course, the point of this is, yeah, there is going to be quite a bit of the original vanilla content that you're going to miss out on. But is the game still enjoyable while leveling? And it is. I feel like it is. And the thing is, with most new players, they don't know what that content is like because they never experienced that content. So the point is the game fun now? Is the game enjoyable right now? If you were to start leveling up a character, would you enjoy it? And for me, the answer is yes. I've always enjoyed leveling characters in World of Warcraft. It's probably what I find the most enjoyment in the game. Actually, any RPG, most of the RPGs that I play, that's the aspect of the game that I enjoy the most, is that leveling process. Let's see, maybe this lazy peon here will go lay down before I get to him. And he does. Hopefully there's another one right up here beside this tree. Oh, well, there was, but that player got to him before I did. There's one right up here beside this tree. Alright, that's 4. Let me run back into the little starter village here and turn these 2 quests in.
Throw hall. Be safe. blood and thunder.
He's giving me some new pants.
For the Horde.
Thank you, sir. Now this troll over here has a quest for me.
Who you be? See ya later. Lookta.
And she's wanting to give me some new boots for killing 8 vile familiars. Alright, he's need me to go up here and kill Sarkoth. And of course another player already got to him before I could get up here and tag him. So I will now have to wait on his respawn. Which shouldn't be. No, he's already respawned. Turn this in. He should give me another quest. And before I go turn that one in, I'm gonna go kill these vile familiars over here. That way when I go back I have 2 quests to turn in instead of just the one. Hopefully these guys will drop some bags for me. It would be nice. These guys have no money on them at all. 2 copper coins. Alright, I'll head back to town. That was 8. I'll turn this in.
Strength and honor.
She gave me some new boots.
What do you need? Go forth to victory.
And I think he gives me a bag. Yeah, he gives me some gloves and a blue bag.
Go forth to victory.
Expands my inventory out just a little bit. Need to run down here to this cave. At level 5 I actually get a healing ability. Won't get another damage ability until level 10, which is where I will get to pick my specialization.
Loktar.
Need to kill 5 Fellstalkers and recover 1 Burning Blade medallion. I guess I could just run through this since these guys are yellow. They won't actually aggro to me. So I could basically just go through it and attack the mobs that I needed to attack and leave the rest of them. Looks like I've got behind that rogue. And she's going through here killing everything. Now I just have to wait on his respawn again. Is a level 5 in my healing ability. I can't remember if he always spawn there. Let me go check up here and see if he spawned. He'll spawn back down there and I won't make it back down there before that other shaman gets to him. At least I got credit for that one. Yeah, I think I have just... Hopefully, that should be about all of the quests here in Valley of Trials. There may be a few more, but I think that should be about it. Usually the starter zones end around level 6 or 7, which has taken me just about 30 minutes to do with no heirlooms. If I'd had heirlooms, maybe could have got that down to 15-20 minutes.
Speak, friend.
If I'd have been using
May
them.
your blades never dull.
Minor healing potion, probably won't ever use that because I have a healing spell. And they want me to run to Sinjin village.
May your blades never dull.
I guess there's no quest giver right there on the Horde side. On the Alliance side, usually when you leave the starting zones, when you go out it's kind of the entrance way to the starting zone, there's usually a quest giver giving you another quest that has to do with going to the first village. So I can follow this little road here.
How you doing, man? Spirits be with ya, man.
What you want?
Later. Be seeing ya.
Alright, I'm going to pick up these quests.
What you be craving?
And then I'm going to call this one here. Let's see. One of these should be, hopefully. Maybe there's not an N here. It looks like there is not an N here, so I'm just going to run in this little building here.
How you doing, man? Okay, okay.
And we're going to cut the live stream off there. I've got through the waiting zones up to, so I'm up to level 5. So basically I got through the tutorial zone, the starter zone, which kind of introduced you to some of the mechanics of the game. I will be streaming this character's journey to max level periodically. I may not get all of it, but I will try to get as much of it as I can, so you guys can kind of see what leveling experience looks like now. Thanks guys, as always, like, comment, or subscribe.